Gentlemen, quick question for you. How busy are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you got plenty of time, 10 being you are incredibly busy, where do you fall? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys and maybe describe your day a bit. I'll tell you my day. Typically starts at 5 a.m., have coffee with my wife, then we wake up our kids. Got 4 kids. I'll tell you, they wake up at different times and it is it's a chore. So I'm lucky to get out the door by about 7:50. Lucky I don't have too far to come. Go here into my office. All of a sudden I've got usually a team meeting, start the day off. Then I go through my email. That takes about an hour. Then I'm working on projects, eat a quick lunch, go into projects again, maybe do a few interviews in the afternoon, maybe a few mastermind calls, and I try to get home around 5. Monday nights, though, I'm out a little bit late. Usually we've got a little bit later calls and some things like that. But when I get home, I like to spend time with my family, and then I'm going to bed 9, 10 o'clock at night. Guys, my day is packed, and if you are anything like me, or if you're a student, if you are a busy professional, if you're a guy that is incredibly busy, you know the issues with trying to stay sharp, trying to look great when you just don't have time to spend to go out there and try to find something new for your wardrobe. When you're like, man, I don't even barely have time to iron my shirts, to polish my shoes. How can you stay on top of this? In today's video, guys, I've got 5 tips on how the busy guy can maintain a high level of style. Basically, these tips are going to help you set up a system so that you can ensure that you're going to dress sharp, even if you do not have time. You ready for them? Okay. So number 1 is to lay out your clothing the night before. I know this sounds incredibly simple, but this is one of the most powerful tips that you can utilize. And let me tell you why. So by laying out your clothing the night before, what you force yourself to do is to start preparing well before you need to make, any of the hard decisions in the morning. Because usually it takes us a while to start getting going in the morning. We're usually on cruise control, and you don't want to, in a sense, wake up a little bit late and not be able to find what you're looking for. By doing it the night before, you're going to circumnavigate any problems that would have arisen in the morning. You go to grab your favorite shirt, which you were sure was ironed, and you grab it and you realize that not only is it ironed, but unfortunately it has actually something ironed into it, and you can't wear this shirt. Well, guess what? You discovered that the night before, and that is the key with laying out things the night before and doing the preparation work early, is you find any problems well ahead of time. Oh, I thought those shoes were polished, but apparently they weren't. So you actually polish your shoes, get them all laid out right there. I really do recommend you purchase a valet, or you have a chair that you dedicate where you can put everything there. Tip number 2 is to have a morning ritual. Why this is important? Because when you have a morning ritual, you bring order to disorder. So no matter how crazy your morning is in the morning, even if you wake up late, you can kind of speed up the rituals and the routines, but you have an order in which you do things and you feel like you have a sense of control, even when you don't. Astronauts, when they're getting launched into space, they have rituals. They have no control over what's going to happen with that rocket. You're not piloting a rocket in your space. You're just along for the ride. And it's one of those things that they have these rituals and it calms them down. So no matter how hectic or crazy your morning is, if you have a ritual that every morning you shower, you shave, and you do everything in that order, it's going to give you a sense of accomplishment when you do that, and of control, and you're just going to feel better throughout the day. Tip number 3 is to keep your closet organized. So this isn't something you can do once and forget it. No, every couple months you want to go through there and you want to make sure your closet's organized. Whenever you wash your clothing, make sure everything goes where it should be. I know, again, I have a family of 6, so oftentimes some of my things will get misplaced. The key is, and anyone that has a really nice toolkit knows this, everything should have a place, because when you put it there, then you will find it there. It's almost like your phone. If you don't have a place where you put your phone, then every morning you're going to be searching for it. Same with your car keys. So all of a sudden, take that system in your closet and make sure you actually use it, and then it works, and you're going to find whenever you look for something, it is actually there. Tip number 4 is to minimize clothing decisions. So I saw a great picture the other day on Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg put up this picture of his closet, and it just cracked me up, because here is somebody that supposedly doesn't care about the way he presents himself, yet his closet is organized. No matter how casual or formal your style may be, make sure to build a wardrobe that it's very easy for things to be interchangeable, that it's very easy for you to minimize the decisions you're going to have to make. What you want to avoid are items in your closet which you may really like the piece, you may really like the shirt, you may really like the shoes, but if it doesn't work with anything else in your wardrobe, it's going to be a distraction and you're going to try to wear it and you're going to end up wasting time by trying to put that together. No, focus in on interchangeable items, gentlemen. That is going to be the key to saving you time. Finally, tip number 5 is to use subscription services. Guys, I've talked about this before. I love subscription services because they save you time and they can save you money. Now, I've got this really cool one here from Sprezabox, and I just tried their service, and I'd have to say I love it because you hear this again and again. Oh, we're going to save you time. We're going to save you money. And oftentimes, they do save you time. There's a lot of great ones out there. But when it comes to saving money, many of you guys know, oh, man, there's some really expensive ones out there. This one is really nice because on average, $25 a box. And I can tell you that I tested it. I went through, looked at what they gave me. I was like, wow, this is actually a pair of suspenders. Very cool. A pair of cufflinks. Very cool. Each of those could have been $25, and that's what I really like about these guys is they promise $100 value in each of the boxes. I would have to say I have gone out locally shopping and I have seen items like this sell individually for $25 or more. Oh, it doesn't end. I actually got a bow tie. So I know many of you guys have been wanting me to wear a bow tie, and this one actually, and this is what I really like. So I was thinking, okay, are they using other brands, or they do use some other brands, but what I really like about Sprezabox is they have their own little brand here, and this bow tie is actually really good, really nice. I like the little, it's got an adjustment depending on what your neck size is. This tie right here, I came in that package as well. They also give you one grooming item as well. So 5 to 6 items. Looking at everything in this, I can see how somebody would spend full retail, easily $100 on this. Individually, each of these items right here, I can see being sold for $25. All of this came in one package that was delivered right to you and is going to save you time. So that's why I love subscription services. You got to find the right one for you, and when you do, it's magic. Guys, go check out the support article. I go into more details there. In addition, I give you a really cool deal that you can use over at Sprezabox. But in any case, gentlemen, use these tips so that you can control your style. You can minimize the amount of time that you've got to spend getting dressed and looking sharp in the morning. That way that you actually do this, that you feel and that you get the benefits of dressing sharp. Gentlemen, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.